I just want to go through some polling, which, polling isn't everything, but we're going to use it tonight just to sort of set a stage here. Monmouth University did a poll and asked people what they think the impact on race relations would be of an acquittal if it were to happen. And it says if Chauvin is found not guilty of murder, 5% say it would be positive for race relations, 63% say it would be negative, 29% say it wouldn't even make a difference, which is sort of sad. But when you break it down by partisanship, it's quite different. White Americans who are Democrats and independents and white Americans who are Republicans have very different views on this. 56% of white American Democrats and independents say bad for race relations. White Republicans don't seem to think so. So this trial, like everything else, is about our politics, Jason.
Yeah, first off, I want to know who this 5% is that think that Derek Chauvin getting off would be good for America. I'm just curious who those people are and if they work for Tucker. But here's the thing to remember, Joy, and I've said this all along. Demographics are destiny, right? The makeup of jury pools has so much to do with whether or not we're going to get the justice we want. And that's how America sort of looks at these kinds of issues. It is very clear that what's happening in this trial today can't be separated from what everyone has seen all along. We've had 2 additional shootings come out since this trial began. I think at this point, it's impossible for Americans to look at what's happening with Derek Chauvin and just say, oh, this is an isolated incident. I can't compare it to everything else. But here's, I think, the most dangerous thing, Joy. And I've said all along, look, it's a very hard case for the defense. I think Chauvin will probably end up being convicted. But he is not just the sacrificial lamb that American policing can use to say this is a bad apple and avoid the longer conversation. And that's what my concern is. Even the people who say that his conviction will help race relations, if nothing changes in policing, then he was just a scapegoat. It was a makeup call for a much larger problem.
Yeah, and when Pat Robertson comes out and says, this is terrible. I got the 2 different weapons here.
Right.
You should have been able to tell the difference. This is terrible. We need to start hiring better quality of cops. Like when Pat Robertson is going there.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.